All right, ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the first Top Fuel motorcycle winner of 2019, Dave Vantine. Dave, what a weekend here at South Georgia Motorsports Park. You win the race, you run a career best ET and a career best speed.
Yes, we did.
Tell me about it.
Well, you know, it was a crazy weekend. Friday and Saturday, we hurt all our motors that we had. We have 3 motors. Unfortunately, we had a faulty fuel pump. It ate all 3 motors. The McBride brothers and cycle specialists, Larry McBride, Spider-Man, and Steve, were gracious enough. They loaned us a motor because we use the same engines. Larry builds all my stuff. And, you know, Larry loaned me one of his motors. Actually, it was number 102, which, if you don't know, is Elmer Trett's old number.
No way.
And so, what are you going to say? They got 102 in the rails. And after that, today was awesome. We put a new fuel pump in. We put the motor in that we got from Larry. And we went 574 at 254. And then the last pass, we shut off the first run because we didn't want to hurt anything. It was a bye run. Then we went 574, 254, which is wild. And then the last pass and the final, unfortunately, Chris Hand couldn't make it. He had hurt a motor and just couldn't make the call. And we went a 593 at 253. So it was kind of 4s and 3s.
That's pretty special, and that's a pretty special Elmer Trett story. There's 102 right there, still in the frame rails of Dave Vantine's motorcycle. One thing I want to ask you about, we've heard a lot of different riders, from Larry to Sam Wills. I think Wills told me the first time he went over 240, it just felt like every bone in his body wanted to break. You made a big jump today.
Yes,
246 to 254. What was that jump like?
Warp speed. I don't know if I forgot which movie it was. Spaceballs. When you went plaid.
Yeah.
It was like that.
Wow.
I mean, 240 is hauling the mail. I went through the finish line, clicked it off, and I just knew. I mean, it was fast. And Mitch Brown asked me, he goes, "What do you think?" He goes, "How fast do you think you went? Or how quick did you think you went?" I go, "I think we went pretty quick, but I can tell you one thing, we went super fast because I have never felt anything like it, and it's 254 is rolling, dude."
It's amazing, and 574 will do the official stats and calculations, but one of the quickest runs of all time. Gotta believe it's in the top 10 quickest runs of all time.
I believe we are still third.
I
believe Larry had a 569.
That's right.
Peter Svensson, I believe, is still 5.70.
Sure.
For the 9. We have a 574.
We'll let the historians.
I think we might have moved up one.
We'll let the historians figure this out. But what I'm saying is, I think top 10 runs of all time. Like, you put Larry's 561. I think that your 574 is probably in the top 10. Probably, because you got Svensson's 570. Larry went a couple 74s on blue. You're going into uncharted, very exclusive company there.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I know.
I'm happy about it. I'm happy I won the race. It's the first race of the season, so we're off to a good start. And yeah, it was a pretty rarefied air.
Well, speaking of rarefied air, good transition for me, because another thing I wanted to ask you about, sometimes we come here to South Georgia and we see mine shaft conditions.
Right.
We had over 100 grains of water,
Yep. 2,500
feet of corrected altitude. It was not very good conditions for Top Fuel motorcycle racing at all. So the fact that you were able to go 574 is it a little teasing? Do you think there could be a 60 in this motorcycle?
I think there is. I have to give my team work their butts off. I mean, I know I gave the McBrides props for loaning me the motor. These guys did all the tune-up. JoJo, waving. Yeah, buddy.
They worked hard.
Yeah. So they did four motor changes, and they made the right calls, and that's why we went what we went. So, you know, thanks you to Vantine Imaging, all the employees. Couldn't do it without them. My team are awesome, and again, I want to thank the McBrides for loaning us a bullet, and I got it to the other end, so it was good.
You certainly did. Is there any part of you now that says, man, I don't know if I want to get on a new bike? This thing just keeps getting quicker.
Well, it's a tough call. We would like to grow the class. I'm hoping, because I haven't ridden the new bike, I'm hoping this might be the new normal. But this bike is flying.
This bike is flying indeed. Well, Dave, I know the way last year ended, you missed the championship by 4 points, so to win this race, to do a personal best, I know it's got to be incredibly gratifying.
Thanks, Dad.
Want to shake your hand. Anything at all you would like to add?
we've got Penn Grade 1. Oh, it's not there anymore.
Wait, here we go. New sponsor coming on board this year.
We've been using Penn Grade 1 oil for a couple years, and it's an awesome product. And this year, they gave us all free product. So shout out to Penn Grade 1. Thank you. And what's that? Oh,
Joe helping out. There we go. Dave Conforti. That's all right. Dave Conforti's going to love that shot. He watches every video. He's the man. So thank you, Dave.
Good. Thank you.
And well, last thing here for you. Sorry, I could talk to you all night. 4 points was the differential last year. You've now picked up a couple rounds on McBride.
Yep.
Are you going to be going for that championship hard?
Well, everybody is always going for the championship. We'll see how it ends up in November, but I mean, everybody, obviously, I think all racers, right? I mean, your goal is to win the championship. So, yes, we are. And Jack, I want to thank you. I want to thank CycleDrive.com.
My pleasure.
And we'll see you come November.
My pleasure, Dave. Thanks a lot. Congratulations, guys. He is the champ, Dave Vantine. A motorcycle you can own, still for sale. I think the price might be going up now. Price was going down for a little bit. I think it's going up. Congratulations, Team Vantine.